Welcome Virgo to your weekly reading. This is for the 23rd to the 30th of June. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Virgo, I'm starting off with your oracle card. This is going to give us the core theme for the week. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Virgo, I'm starting off by looking at the area you should focus on. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Virgo, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Your core theme this week is number 66, White Raven Spirit, Trust in the Magic. The number 66 is your lucky number. Any combination or variation of the number 6, please consider very auspicious. The white raven, or any white bird for that matter, this week is your spirit animal. So wherever you see a white bird this week, please consider very auspicious. And your message is trust in the magic. Virgo, when white raven spirit appears, you are being told that nothing in the universe is random. For the web of co-creation weaves together all events and has done so from the beginning of time. Coincidences have meaning, and the white raven spirit appears to remind you to pay attention to these synchronicities so that you might recognize patterns. Now is the time to trust in the magic of the world that is everywhere and in all things. Pay attention to how things are coming together as if by magic, and you will see the hand of Spirit arranging things in your favor. So let us continue to see where this is coming through for you. I'm going to start off over here with the Hermit, and we're looking at the area that you should focus on this week. So we want to see now what the Hermit is for Virgo, please. The Wheel. Virgo, with the Hermit coming through here, what it tells me is that many of my Virgos have pulled back or might have just taken time out to consider a certain situation, circumstance, or relationship in your life. And I do feel for many of my Virgos, this could be more of a bigger picture, like a big question. Am I happy with where my life is going? Am I content with my primary relationships? Is it time to make changes in my life? I do see here with the Hermit, many of my Virgos could be already in or going into this big energy of almost doing a life review at this time. It just could be that you're feeling bored or restless or dissatisfied in some area, or perhaps even in a few areas of your life. With the world coming through here, my dear Virgos, what I am seeing is that you are going to come to some kind of conclusion that you need to introduce changes in certain areas, and I do feel that these are big changes, because once you implement these changes, you are going to find that this essence of magic is coming back into your life. Things are going to feel so much better and easier for you. And a simple example of this could be, my dear Virgos, that you have a particular friend and you've had this friend, say, since childhood, but it's not an easy relationship. This friend is continuously pointing out what you've done wrong, criticizing you and bringing you down, and you find that it's so much time and effort that it's got to the point that every time they call, you make an excuse because you actually don't have the energy for them. And this could just be one of those areas where you just come to the conclusion that this friendship might have run its course and it's time to move on, because whenever you are around them or speaking to them on the phone, you just feel dreadful. So I do see for many of my Virgos, this is going to be a week where you decide or even begin to bring about big and significant changes. Now remember, Virgo, this is going to be very personal to you. I just gave you the friend example. This could come through in a work or business or job scenario. This could come through where you're living or with whom you're living with. This could come through in your love life. Please take it where it might resonate with you. Let us see now who or what the Emperor is for you that is sitting in your possible challenges. So we want to see now what the Emperor energy is for Virgo, please. The Five of Cups. Virgo, you are coming through under this message presenting as the Emperor. It does not matter if you're masculine or feminine. It is the energy of the Emperor I am speaking about. And once again, I do have this strong feeling of you taking control back of your life. As you can see, our Emperor is sitting on what seems to be the globe. It's as though you're taking a really big and wide look at many areas of your life. And I do feel that the changes that you're going to be implementing, and as you can see, the wheel here is resonating with the globe here, is going to impact many areas of your life. I don't think this is one change. As the Emperor, we see you holding the winning chess piece, which tells us very beautifully that by bringing about this change, my dear Virgos, you're bringing the magic back into your life. And it's about trusting the process. When you initiate new beginnings, new starts, and with that you close certain doors and end certain circumstances and relationships, it can be quite unnerving and uncomfortable. And this is where White Raven Spirit is coming in and saying, trust the flow of everything that is happening. Look how things are going to open up for you as you let what is not working for you go and you move into what is right. The only challenge I see for some of my Virgos is Five of Cups. And what this Five of Cups is telling me is that some of you just might have this energy of regret. Why did I wait so long to bring about this change? And Virgo, that is so normal. If you have been with your significant other for 5 years, and the last 2 years you had that niggling feeling that it wasn't going to work out. But of course you tried, and you cannot come down on yourself for trying, because when you love somebody, when you've been with somebody for so long, you want to explore all possibilities and angles. And so, as you bring about this big change that's going to have a very big impact on your life, be gentle on yourself, my dear Virgos. Nothing was wasted. While you tried, you learned a lot about yourself. You learned a lot about the person or the circumstance concerned, and now you are taking that wisdom and you're moving on. In that cup there, sitting right beside you, brimming with opportunity, is the essence of what this change brings about. It holds the magic. And once you stop focusing on the energy of, I can't believe I wasted so much time with this person. Why didn't I leave this job 3 years ago? Why did I keep persevering even though I knew it was not going to work out? Let all of that go, my dear Virgos. You want to focus now on what is in that cup. Where are you going now? Who you're going to bring into your life? Where are you putting all your focus? This is a time to let go, not to berate yourself and come down on yourself, but to understand you've done your best and you're moving on. Now let us see what Ace of Cups is for you that is sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. So we want to see now what Ace of Cups is for Virgo, please. the Four of Wands. Wow, Virgo, what a wonderful message coming through from Spirit. It is always very significant for me when I see aces coming through under messages and advice from Spirit, because we see the presence of the hand of God coming through and offering you something. And with Ace of Cups, hand of God comes through and offers you the cup of abundance. Now in the center of that cup, you will see a heart. So it tells us that the abundance that is about to come through for you is going to resonate deeply right now with what your heart has been calling out for. Spirit wants you to know that the change you are bringing about for yourself, my dear Virgos, is something you've been longing for. That cup over there, brimming with opportunity, is resonating with the Ace of Cups, the cup of abundance. Things are about to get so good for you, dear Virgo. Four of Wands tells us that what happens now is going to cause a lot of joy and happiness in your life. Many of my Virgos are going to find themselves wanting to get out of this hermit energy, being on your own, thinking, analyzing and planning, and putting yourself out there, meeting friends and family, going out for dinners, traveling, trying new things. You're going to have this wonderful surge of inspired energy that you don't want to sit at home watching Netflix. You want to get out and about. In our Four of Wands card, we see the symbol of 1111, which tells me, my dear Virgos, that your vibration is now rising. As you bring about this change and you commit to it, you let go of the past and you take control of the situation. You are not going to look back, because with White Raven Spirit, you will see how wonderfully things flow for you, and we get this wonderful energy of flow coming out of our cup of abundance. The abundance energy will open up, and one thing will lead to another and then lead to another. Very nice to see, Virgo. Now let us see what Temperance is all about for you, that is sitting in the possible outcome of the week. So we just want to see now what Temperance is for Virgo, please. The Nine of Pentacles. My gosh, my dear Virgos, what a wonderful way to end the week. Temperance comes in and confirms for us, Virgo, this wonderful energy of balance and harmony coming into your life, and you are being divinely protected by a particular angel as you go through this process. This particular angel is helping you, loving you, guiding you, and assisting you of releasing out of hermit energy and taking control of your life by bringing in this big change. And we are also being told that you, my dear Virgos, are on your way to your Nine of Pentacles. Now, Nine of Pentacles is an abundant energy, but it is abundance that we create for ourselves. You are creating this abundance by making strong, bold decisions and saying, you know what, even though I've been in this job for 10 years, I'm going to find the courage now to make a big move. Even though I've been living in this particular town or city my whole life, that new country that I've had my heart set on for so many years, I'm going to make big steps forward to get there and relocate. By you honoring what your heart is calling for, Virgo, you're going to see that what happens as this cup of abundance now appears for you, and you work with it and trust it. You, my dear Virgos, are not going to wait long before you feel this energy of being prosperous. Now remember, Virgo, you can be prosperous in health, in money, in finances, in love, in business. This will happen and come through where your heart is right now. So, my dear Virgos, a big week ahead, because I do see the start of something incredibly big and exciting being initiated this week. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.